Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever Flosstube video. My name is Derek. I am 27. I am a beginner at cross stitch. I really just started kind of teaching myself through Flosstube and through finding favorite people in the community and just kind of being inspired by their work. So I don't claim to be a cross stitch aficionado by any means. I'm very new to it. I finished one project and I've got about 7 in the running. So yeah, was never destined to be a monogamous stitcher. I'm kind of working on and chipping away at multiple projects at once because it makes me happy. So I guess I'll just start with a little bit about myself for people who might want to subscribe. I am living in Seattle. I've been here for about 9 years, ever since college. So I love Seattle. It's my favorite place. Happy to be here. I am a soon to not be 9th grade language arts teacher. I've been in teaching for a couple years and I am on the journey to finding a new path. It hasn't been what I thought it would be. And there's been lots of joy in it, but at the same time, it's time for me to find something else. So stitching has been soothing and has really kind of helped me along this path of kind of transformation and figuring out my next step. So yeah, stitching just brings me a lot of comfort, a lot of joy, and it's really nice to have something to do that doesn't involve my phone or screens, where I can truly kind of turn my brain off at the end of a work day or on the weekend like today. Okay, so that's a little bit about me. You'll probably hear my dishwasher in the background, and then I also have a cat who's just everywhere and really can't handle me stitching, so I'm sure she'll make an appearance a couple of times. So what I thought I could do today is just kind of give you guys an overview of my WIPs, I guess a WIP parade, even though, like I said, I only really have 7 projects on the go. But I thought I would show you those. Unfortunately, I can't show you my first finish. Maybe I'll try to get tech-minded and install a photo of it. I gave it to my friend for her birthday, so I don't have a photo of it. I forgot to take one. Excuse me. But I'll text her and see if she can send me a photo of it to put into the video. But anyway, I thought I would just go ahead and get started with the piece that I am most excited about. I'm stitching a Mirabilia. It's number 175 Ophelia. I'll kind of show you here. I hope you can see that. It's just beautiful. This was kind of a surprise to me. I picked it up at my local LNS, which is Threadneedle Street down in Issaquah. I just adore it there. And I was kind of surprised because this is Francis. I wouldn't normally say that I'm a huge fan generally of like these types of designs. I like things that are a little bit more cutesy, and these feel a little bit more regal and kind of, I don't know, avant-garde, if you will. But I was so drawn to her. I love this color palette. Kind of limey, split pea soup style greens are my favorite color family. And so I was really drawn to her colors. And I also just love Ophelia as a character. And so I was really interested in starting this one, and it's also my first adventure with beading. So I obviously haven't started the beading yet because I'm not done stitching. But I just wanted to kind of show you where she is at. So I have her kind of loosely in my Q snap here. This is my start. As you can see, I've done most of the lily pads in the corner. This is not going to be professional, and I'm sorry. I've done most of the lily pads in the corner. I've also worked quite a bit on her hair and the border. And then I really wanted to get some pink in, so I did this first little flower. But the piece is totally covered in like orange beads and all these beautiful red and pink beads as well. So I'm really excited to get more progress made on her. This is quite a lot of progress for me. It's probably the piece I have the most progress on because I've just been stitching little by little on each of my projects. But I love her. I think she's so beautiful. So that's Ophelia. I'm really excited to get more progress on her. My goal is to finish her by like Christmas time, which will end up being around a full year. So we'll see. Okay, the next project I want to show you, I'm also really happy with. I've been working on it for quite a while now, and it is a project by OwlForest Embroidery. It's called Summer in the Village. It's one of their free PDFs online. And I have pretty good progress on this guy too. It's more done than I kind of maybe thought in my head. I finished this whole kind of central house, which makes up, I would say, the bulk of the chart. And then I have also worked quite a bit on the surrounding motifs, like the bee and the flowers and the line of daisies there. Sorry about the zipper. But just to kind of show you what this will end up looking like, this is my printed off, kind of poor quality printing, but this is the PDF chart of what it'll look like. So as you can see, I've worked on the house in the center, and I'm just kind of now starting on the motifs. So I've gotten the bulk of it done in the center, and I'm really excited to move on to the smaller pieces because this was kind of a beast. It took me a while to stitch, a lot of counting. Oh, and I should be saying, that is on a 25 count vintage country mocha Lugana. My Mira is on a 28 count even weave by Witcholtz in the color Summer Khaki. Okay, let's move on to my next piece. This is super beautiful to me. It is by Cottage Garden Samplings, and it is the number 4 in the house series. It's this little cute cottage with these birds and these beautiful pink and fuchsia flowers. Also covered in that kind of split pea soup color that I just love. And that I just kind of have a tiny start on. I'm stitching it on a 25 count pewter Lugana. And there she is. So I've gotten one of the flowers in. This is gonna be the base of my windowsill. So you can kind of see how it's coming along. Just working on the center of that house there. So yeah, I'm excited about that one too. I love the colors on my drops. Like, look how beautiful. Gorgeous colors. So I'm excited about that. Let's see, what else do I want to show? I guess now I will hop over and show you my very tiny start on a SAL. I am technically doing the Deadly Aquarium SAL by Lola cross stitch, but I'm way behind. I started late. And I love my fabric that I found for it. It is a 28 count linen in Tide Pool. Oh, I love it. Look at that fabric. And I've just barely started. I've started working on the frame. This is the first step. I've only printed out the first round of the SAL stitch along, but this is the first step. So I'm just working right here and kind of getting that frame filled in. So yep, that's just a little start. That's one day of stitching. I haven't put these on drops yet, but the colors of these flosses are just, whew. I want to get progress done on this one so bad. But my Mira has just been taking all my time. I love her. Okay, I think this is the last one I'll show you for today. I want to keep things short for this first one. This I love. It's the one on the cover. I got this beautiful book of cross-stitch happy days. Kyoko Maruka, I hope I'm saying that right, is the designer. And it's all these really beautiful, cute designs. And I'm stitching this one called Cat Among the Thistles. And this was funny because this is my first experience with frogging. I actually almost finished it. And then I had to rip out a bunch of the purple and teal flowers because they were miscounted, which was a killer. But I was able to leave in the cat and at least the base of most of these. I really don't like this linen. It is Graceful Gray 32 count linen by Witchelt. I'm fine with linen being uneven, right? Like that's the whole look, but it is so hard to count the threads on this. Like, oh my God, I just kept going in and it ended up being 1/1 or 1/3. And I'm like, why? God, why? So I don't love this linen, but I'm excited to finish up. This is just a small, the flowers go here, then there will be another plant here with the flowers, and then that's it. So she's almost done. The stitches are kind of a mess. This is the first one I ever worked on. I bought this book at a local bookstore and just kind of dove into it from there. Okay, so those are my starts that I have on the go right now. Do I have any others? No, I think that's really what I've got going right now. So yeah, I'm obviously excited to dive more into kind of the stitching world. This is just a start. This is kind of what I've been thinking about, what I've been loving. And like I said, I'm really excited to get more progress made on this guy especially. I love Vintage Country Mocha. I think it's the most beautiful color. So I'm excited to get more progress on that guy. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and end there for today. I'm really thankful that you guys chose to stick around with me, and if you made it to the end, thanks for watching. I hope to upload more videos as I make more progress, but like I said, this was just a real rough draft kind of first go. Already learning some things, right? Like next time I would like to have everything more organized so I don't need to zip and unzip. But I thought, you know, I've tried to film this so many times. If I don't just get it up, then I'm never going to. So I'm gonna upload this messy draft and I'll grow. All I can do is grow from here. So thanks so much for being here. I look forward to getting to know people in the community. Please comment below, introduce yourself. I'd love to get to know folks. And